Chuck Tornado Tortuga Ranch. Welcome back, and guess what? I'm cleaning the baby leopard tortoises today. As you might know, I have a bunch of little Pardalis, which are the South African giant leopard tortoises, and they're getting pretty big. I mean, look, they're getting pretty big. You can almost hold them across my hand now. Which, as before, when I first got them, well, some of them are still kind of small. Let me see, this one's still kind of small. But even this one grew since I had it. So what I do is I use a system here where I use lighting and these 32 quart Starlight bins. And I have them over here too. And every 2 days I clean these. And I just wanted to show you how I clean them and like what goes into this. What? Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. I just knocked the lights off. Okay, that's better. So, once you get the lighting dialed in, and I mean like the bulbs and how high from the top of the tub, keep in mind I use lids on these tubs too. And it packs in the heat. And also the fronts are full of humidity, and it packs in the humidity. That humidity is needed for shell growth and development. It's very important for leopard tortoises, and you might think leopard tortoises are from like a desert area in Africa. They're really not. Even if it gets hot there, they dig down and they dig into a moist area, a moist chamber. And that's where they sit and hang out for most of their time. So as you can see, my leopard tortoises enjoy the tubby time. They're very active. They're non-stop moving. I'll grab the phone and just show you. Let's see. Show you how active they are. These little suckers are constantly moving. So, what am I doing here? What am I doing with the T5s? So the T5s are for UVB. And they don't get UVB all the time because they have their lids on. So every 2 days when I clean these containers, and this is a clean container down here. Okay, I just keep them on paper towels. And this is a dirty container. There's only one dirty one. See, I feed a lot. You know, my theory is put more food in there than you need, since I'm using backyard grass anyway, for the most part. I feed a lot of food. So they go from this to this. So this isn't really bad. This is a couple of poops, and they walked around on it for a while. You know, and you can see there's some condensation on the front. See how, you know, that's how it is. So what I do is, when I take this container to clean it, first of all, I soak all the babies. I put them in the tub. Otherwise, I can't do anything if there's babies all over the place. Tim's soaking a little out there too. If I take all the babies, I put them in a tub. That buys me some time. Hey, cameraman. Lost my cameraman. Anyway, here. Anyway, so what I do is I just take a clean paper towel. I just wipe down the dirty paper towel. I pick it up with the paper towel, dripping because they're wet. Throw it in a trash bag. Then I take some more paper towels. Is that on me? Can that thing? Yeah, really? Because that looks like it's looking that way. Okay, so I take some more paper towels. I clean out the bin. Make sure the bin looks good. All the extra food and debris. Sometimes I have to put some water on it. But everything pretty much came up with the old paper towels. I get it nice and clean. I mean, I wouldn't eat my spaghetti and meatballs off it, but it's pretty clean. I go 3 digits on the paper towels, 3 tear digits. Put one in. 1, 2, 3. Fold it. 1, 2, 3. Boop. Hit it like that. It's done, and I put it back. Now, then when the animals are in their bath time, after their bath, they want to eat. So let me grab something behind you. So what I do is I have some romaine lettuce here that I have getting ready. So what I'll do is I'll just throw like equal amounts in each bin. This away. It's really fast. I mean, I take the butt. I just throw the butt to the sulcata, and they like fight over it. It's basically 3 leaves. And keep in mind, there's only two. I only have like 2 leopard tortoises per bin, so they get like 3 leaves, maybe 4 leaves each. Usually, it's a whole bag. 3 heads of romaine. They're still young. The leopard tortoises are still little. And then if there's extra, I just go around and give everybody an extra one. No big deal. I have to save this for these 2 bins right here. And I'm not going to put them away just yet. I'll do one. I'll put one away. Let's see. I know this beautiful big boy right here goes in that first container. And he lives with this big guy. I try and keep them in about the same size, you know, so they're about the same size tortoises. I try and keep them about, you don't want to put a giant one with like something tiny because the little one might get scared. And I put them over here. I'll put them in their bin. Now they're very active after their bath. They're running all around. They want to eat. They're motoring all around. You can just see them just motoring all around in there. I take their lid, I put their lid on it, and now I'll come in a minute, I'll come with a little cup of water, and I'll dump about an 8-ounce glass of like shower temperature, bath temperature water. Like, it's pretty warm, like maybe 98-degree water in there, just from the faucet. You know, I'm not going to heat nothing up, but just from the hot side of the faucet. I'll dump it on this corner. So the back stays kind of dry, but the front gets beady with all kind of moisture. That's it. So what about the UV? How come they don't get UV all the time? They don't need it all the time. Every 2 days when I clean their containers, they get UV for a good half hour, because I give them a bath for about a half hour. So it takes me about a half hour to clean everybody's container. So they get a double dose of UV, which is the T5s here, for a half hour every 2 days. And then as they get bigger and they need more, they get more. Yeah, that's okay. Anyway, that's how I do it. That's how I clean the leopard tortoises. And I just thought I'd show you some of the leopard tortoises because everybody's like, hey man, what happened to the leopard tortoises? You had like a whole bunch of baby leopard tortoises. And we still have a whole bunch of baby leopard tortoises. Look how beautiful they are. They're so active, they're so pretty. See? And don't forget, I got my leopard tortoises from Byron Petrie, and he still has some. He has some available right now. Look him up on Morph Market. Look him up wherever you want to look him up. Byron Petrie, SP Pardalis. Great guy to do business with. Great guy to deal with. He knows a ton about leopard tortoises. He'll help you out a bunch, and he'll actually give you a great leopard tortoise. So if you want something like I have, you can go to him. Me personally, I'm going to keep mine, I think. I'm going to raise them up because I want to breed leopard tortoises someday. So I'm starting with a little stock, and hopefully in about 5 years, they'll be big enough to breed. But if you liked what you saw, click like and subscribe. I promise I'll give you a lot more videos. We're going to do a lot more turtle videos, a lot more tortoise videos, a lot more monitor videos, a lot more snake videos. And the outside turtles, the wood turtles, the box turtles, the spotted turtles, the Blandings turtles, the diamondbacks, the northern red bellies, they're all doing great. They're all doing fabulous, and we're going to start doing more videos on them too, okay? Especially when they start laying eggs in a couple of weeks, which is very exciting. A lot of work here, always, at Tortuga Ranch, but I appreciate you for watching and spending some time with me, because I'm kind of a goofy son of a bitch, so if you could watch me, you know, you could probably watch anybody, but thank you. Thanks for watching me. Definitely after Tubby time, they all feel energized and rejuvenated, and it's time to eat. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay guys, this is what I do. Now these containers are dry, the animals are eating, but just to keep humidity, this is what I do. Just about like that. Just like an 8-ounce glass of water. Right in the front. What you want to achieve is, what you don't want is something too dry, right? You don't want a lot of pyramiding going on with the animals. So you don't want them drying out too much. You want to see some water beating up on the front. They actually like it, they're used to it. And I keep my baby box turtles in water too. I know a lot of people have real fancy setups for their baby box turtles. I find them, they just need a lot of moisture. I keep them in water in an angled tub from a 1/2 inch to nothing so they can get up and bask. Okay? Just like this in an angled tub. These happen to be baby diamondback terrapins. I keep them in an angled tub, just like that. So I hope you found something informative here. These little guys, really easy to take care of. Everybody's like, oh, they're so hard, they're so hard. It's pretty easy to take care of. You gotta dial it in. You gotta get that temperature right. You gotta get that container just right. You don't need no holes in your container because the lid doesn't fit too tight. There's plenty of air stains. You gotta clean every 2 days, every second day. All right, why don't I clean every day? Well, it's not that dirty and I'm kind of busy. I got a lot of stuff. So every 2 days I clean. Every 2 days I give them UV. And it seems to be fine. Seems to work out just fine. But thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.